Hi, I'm Jooya from Jooya Teaching Resources, and today I wanted to walk through one of my most popular products, which is a bundle on, I'll just go to my bundles page, I should say, on middle school projects. So I use these with my year 7s and 8s, and it's this one right here. So let's just have a little quick look what you get in there. So there's 4 assignments or projects, whatever you want to call them. There's this rhythm composition one, make an instrument, a rock design project, and an African music composition project. But honestly, they can be used for any music. You can swap things out. But let me just show you each of these products in what you get in each one. So we'll start with this one. I use this mainly with my year 8s, and when I use the unit on beginnings of rock, which is African music and jazz music. So in this project, you'll get an assignment page, like a task page. Obviously, I'll leave that blank so you can put that in yourself. Several marking rubrics, so it's up to you how you want to actually use them or what you actually want to put in your assignments. Obviously, you can create your own, but I always mark the performance and the composition. Okay, so they do that. And that's just another comments page for you. So for me, I use this particular piece, Obi Senya Na, or I use, because that's really simple depending on the class, or this one, Banawa, which actually, again, both pieces allow for a lot of, I suppose, creativity on the kids' part. Okay, so I always teach that the pieces first and let them choose which one they want to do. The reason it's not written out, tabbed out, is because when I'm teaching this, we haven't actually done a lot on that, and I find the kids have more success this way. And then here's a student handout, so a name, a title page, planning page, texture chart. That's what we do is we put the instrument. So say it's xylophone 1, xylophone 2, djembe, shakers, and something else, and then they have to put in here what they're actually doing. So who's playing when, okay? And yeah, it works really well. And then there's some questions about, so that's the actual composition. I know that sounds weird, but that's how I get them to notate it. Here's the performance and composition tasks, questions. They have to do this. And then this is optional. Some classes I do this with, some classes I don't, depending on their literacy level. But it also, look, because I video all the performances, we get some, the kids get to watch themselves back and they love it. Okay, so that's the African Ensemble assignment. Here's another one that you get in the bundle. So this is make an instrument. Now, I use this one when I'm teaching the instruments of the orchestra unit, because they have to create, again, not only perform, but compose the rhythm and create, obviously, the instrument. So here's your task description page. Marking rubrics again, several of them. And again, like before, the other one, you've got a performance marking as well as their composition marking. And then the student handouts here. So obviously, this one is more of an assignment they do at home, which is going to be perfect for anyone doing distance learning. So if you're doing instruments of the orchestra, you get them to create their own instrument using whatever they've got at home, and then they can video themselves or perform to the class however you're doing your distance learning with them. A planning page, some questions. I've had some interesting projects over the years, I must admit. I have to say, and then a peer review. Again, this is your choice if you want to get someone to do that on someone else. You could assign it, or you can ask the kids to choose their favourite or whatever, okay? Rhythm and rap assignment. Now, this one is, again, I use this with the actual unit called Rhythm and Rap, and usually this is my very first assignment that I do with my grade 7 kids. So here we go. Now, the thing is, it's got here in Australia, we use the words semi-breve, minimum, crotchet, and quaver, whereas I know in the States you use whole notes, half note, quarter note, eighth note. So that's why there's 2 of those pages. So you can do that. Now, I'm going to say sometimes I use this, sometimes I don't. I give the kids the option. So if they want to use this, they can. If they don't want to use it and want to create their own, they can do that as well. Again, marking rubrics, so set up like the other one, performance and composition thing. So I like to tie them in together. And then again, student handouts. So it's a group task. Okay, final composition, rhythm and rap. Now, this year with being distance learning, you may not do a group task. Okay, instead of having group members, it might be just a solo thing. So they can still create their own rhythm and rap. They could probably find a beat quite easily online, use that, and then actually, create a rap over the top of it. So that's how I would use it if I was doing distance learning with this assignment. Okay, and then the last one is a rock design music project. Now, I usually use this with my year 8s, and this is the last project they do. I have to say it's not necessarily a lot about actual performance and all those sorts of things, but the kids just love this assignment. This year, how I use it is I've got, because of my timetable, I've got a staff member who has one period. She's an art teacher, one period of music with one of my classes a week. And so she actually, over a fortnight, over our cycle, which is every 2 weeks. So she only sees them once every 2 weeks. So she actually does this project over the course of nearly 3 terms. She drags it out. She's really good at it. Anyway, but the kids love doing this. So again, like the other ones, task description, band logo, album cover, t-shirt, list of songs. Okay. Here's some samples. So here we go. Some, obviously a marking pages, marking criteria, and then the student handouts. So the kids, brainstorming ideas, logo ideas, the final logo design, a fake book page. We all know what that's like. Okay. Final page, planning page for InstaClick, and then t-shirt designs. So some planning, final design front and back. Okay, and CD cover. Now, you might want to change that to something else. It might be a YouTube thumbnail as opposed to an album cover, because things have changed. But the kids generally like doing this one as well. And then obviously some questions, reflection, how to what they need to do and how they did it. And in this one, some good student samples. So this is from a few years ago, this particular sample, and this one. And these ones, I have to say, this group, it was hilarious. Those two, there was 2 boys that did that one. They were hilarious. And that's it. So included in this wonderful bundle, as I said, that's available here on my store, Middle School Music Project Bundle of 4 assignments. Okay, a rhythm one, which is your rhythm and rap, make an instrument, a rock design project, and African music. Hope this helps you, and have a great day.